Okay, now we talk about the distributive law. We multiply 2x minus 5 by 3x squared minus 4x plus 2. Multiplication distributes over addition, and subtraction is just addition of a negative. So 2x minus 5 can be multiplied by, well, we can distribute the 2x through here, getting 2x times 3x squared minus 4x plus 2 minus 5 times 3x squared minus 4x plus 2, distributing across this minus sign, or this addition of a negative, if we want to look at it that way, which is actually more correct. But either way is fine. Okay, well, then we can apply the distributive law once more. 2x times 3x squared, 2x times negative 4x, 2x times 2. Negative 5 times 3x squared, negative 5 times negative 4x here, negative 5 times 2 here. We can multiply these terms out. 2x times 3x squared, 2 times 3 is 6, x times x squared is x cubed. 2x times negative 4x, x times x is x squared, 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. And 2x times 2 is clearly 4x. Similarly, we get negative 5 times 3 is negative 15, so we get negative 15x squared. Negative 5 times negative 4 is 20, we get 20x. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. Now, there would be more to simplifying this. We would want to put the two x squared terms together. We get negative 23x squared. And we want to put our x terms together. We get 24x. So what we get is 6x cubed negative minus 23x squared. Did I say 24? I said 24 here. Now plus 24x minus 10. Now that's an example of the distributive law, and I did warn people about using the distributive law where the instructions say to do it. If you did this x minus 1 times x plus 5, it's not the problem on the page, but it's very similar. If you did this using that FOIL thing that I really have trouble accepting, FOIL is a trick. The distributive law is the distributive law. If all you learn is FOIL, it'll work fine for multiplying this, but you're lost when you get to this. Or if you had, 3 terms over here times 3 terms here, how would you do it? You would use the distributive law, and the F thing doesn't help you a bit. So now, as I've said, that trick is somewhat handy when you're learning to factor certain trinomials. So maybe it does have a use, but I don't like it. If your instruction says to use the distributive law, therefore, you use the distributive law. You don't use the F thing trick, the FOIL trick. Now, if it doesn't say and you want to use it, I won't penalize it. I won't really like it, but that's my problem. I'll get over that. Okay.